Today, we'll be showing you methods to repair a leak in your water ride. The first step will be to inspect the ride exterior to identify the leaking joint. Turn on the water and follow the drips back to the fiberglass. Leaks often occur uphill or above the location of the drip. Ensure to follow the stream back to its point of origin. The second step will be to ensure that all flange hardware is tight at the location of the leak. If the joint is still leaking, the sealant will need to be removed and reapplied. This video will present two repair methods. Your site-specific conditions will determine which is most suitable. In the first method, the sealant is cut using a utility knife to break the bond with the flume. Then, the sealant is removed from the joint using a painter's 5-in-1 tool. Repeat the cutting and scraping process until the sealant in the joint is completely removed. Ensure the joint is completely dry before replacing the sealant. This can be done using a scraper to push the acetone-soaked rag into the joint. If the leak persists, it may be necessary to cut the joint by completing the following steps. Cut in the center of the joint using the angle grinder equipped with a diamond blade. Remove the sharp edge of the cut by lightly sanding it with 220 grit sandpaper. Clean up the fiberglass dust using a vacuum and tack cloths. Using a brush, clean debris from the cut. Complete a final wipe using plenty of acetone and a rag. Ensure the joint is completely dry before proceeding to the next step. Again, this can be done using plenty of acetone, a rag, and a scraper to get to the bottom of the joint. Ensure the joint is completely dry, and then mask the perimeter of the joint. Apply the Sikaflex primer to joint, wiping off excess with a rag. Follow the instructions on the can for recommended drying times. Using the putty knife, work the sealant into the joint. Scrape off any excess. Remove the masking tape. Peel towards the joint to ensure a clean edge. Wipe off excess sealant and smooth the joint using a rag and generous amounts of mineral spirits. Allow 24 hours for the sealant to fully cure before turning on the ride. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at support@proslide.com.